Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's 5 o'clock, and we're ready to begin the special meeting of Akron City Council. We're ready here in chambers if you're ready, Madam President.
We're ready. Thank you. So at this time, we're going to call our special meeting public hearing to order. Going to ask if our clerk will please read the roll.
Bolden,
Aye.
Boys,
Aye.
Connor,
Aye.
Davis, Fusco,
Aye.
Garrett, Hannah, Kamer, Lombardo,
Aye.
McKittrick,
Aye.
Amobian,
Aye.
Somerville,
Aye.
Wilson.
Aye.
We do have a quorum.
Thank you. So we do have one item up for a public hearing. I'm going to ask if our clerk will read in item number 1.
Notice is hereby given that the following open comment public hearing will be held by the Council of the City of Akron on Monday, February 23rd, 2026, during a special meeting to be held at 5 p.m. Ordinance authorizing a conditional use to construct an addition to a daycare business center at 1264 Copley Road. This notice was advertised in the Akron Beacon Journal on February 7th and on the Akron City Council website beginning February 2nd.
Thank you. Mr. Hosbach?
Thank you, Madam President, members of council. The petitioner is requesting permission to expand their business by purchasing 3 city-owned parcels to the west of their property and constructing an approximate 5,400 square foot addition necessitating setback variances along Copley Road and Orlando Avenue. Furthermore, a proposed parking lot behind the building at 1264 Copley Road is within a single-family residence use district. As such, conditional use approval is necessary. Upon the sale and transfer of property ownership to the petitioner, in addition to the existing retail structure and a new parking lot are proposed. The properties to be sold include parcels 6716110, 6811294, and 6830619, totaling 0.38 acres. At a rate of $25,000 per acre, the cost of the purchase should be $9,500 plus fees and closing costs. The new addition will measure 125 feet in width and 40 feet in depth for an approximate area of 5,400 square feet and will extend west from the current 3,000 square foot structure. The addition will face Copley Road and be constructed of brick and subdivided into 3 sections to contain a child daycare, adult daycare, and medical clinic. Vehicular access to the site will be from a new parking lot containing 17 spaces set behind the proposed addition. To best accommodate the parking lot, the front yard setback on the addition will be adjusted to 10 feet from the Copley Road property line and 5 feet from the Orlando Avenue property line. A second, smaller parking lot located behind the current building will contain 5 parking spaces for employees. Both parking areas will be hard surfaced and landscape screened from the residential homes to the north. Sidewalks will provide access from the parking areas and the street to the front and rear of the building. Hours of operation will be from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. with no overnight stays. The sale of the city-owned land and its development for a child daycare, adult daycare, and clinic will be beneficial for the immediate neighborhood by providing essential care to children, adults, and individuals with medical needs, while also contributing to employment and economic activity in the area. The setback variances will help to achieve a walkable and pedestrian-friendly appearance throughout the site and within the neighborhood. The 3 vacant parcels are not needed for city purposes, and their sale would put them to a productive use compatible with other land uses in the area. Both the planning staff and planning commission recommend approval subject to the conditions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. At this time, we're going to open up our public hearing. Going to ask if we have anyone wishing to speak in favor or against this item, if you will please be sworn in by our clerk.
Could you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth? If so, please say, I do. Thank you.
Thank you. So we're going to begin with our petitioner. I do believe Shauna is online with us.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so my name is Shauna Tyler. I grew up in the community my entire life. I am the owner of several daycares, and in this industry, we are able to provide services for the children and non-traditional hours for the parents to be able to, work and go to school. With this new project, I'm currently working on the old Gus's flower shop. It's being renovated, be done in several weeks here. And with this new project, I will be able to accommodate more children as well as hire more individuals in our community. The additional childcare will allow me to have the overflow of after school children. The medical clinic is really dear to our family because we lost my ex-husband through kidney failure. And the adult day program is something that I would like to bring to our area as well because I have worked in that field as well for many, many years. So I'm hoping that we can kind of redevelop Copley Road with these new businesses that I would like to bring to our community.
Thank you so much, Shauna. And I do believe I saw Apostolette there in chambers.
Good evening, and thank you for welcoming my comments. I don't know the new law director, what your name is, but Council President and I have a difference because when you say conditional use, I don't understand the conditions many times of the use when you're granting it. But since I don't know you, I just want to introduce myself. I'm not only a preacher, but the plain dealer calls me the political preacher because I deal with things inside the church and outside in the community. I also have something called the Global Engagement Dissolving Violence Against Women and Children. And I'm in total support of this woman conducting her business. But what is your name? What's the law director's name?
That's the zoning manager.
Okay.
Zoning manager is Jim Hosmoff.
Okay, Mr. Hosmoff. When the person has the business and you expand the business, will it be as easily and readily accessible for family members in case of an emergency? And the reason I say that is because I lived my life traumatized from being in daycares and different types of things. I lived a life of being human and sexually trafficked and abused because I didn't have access, not only to my children, but in my life, to my family. And when you have these daycares, I was actually the marketing and advertising director for adult daycare center in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Lenny M. Tolliver. I did all their marketing and advertising. In the conditional use, do you deal with like the accessibilities for family members, children's services, and government type things? Because I'm not sure how that works. As a preacher and as a citizen, I just was interested. What do you actually deal with in the conditional use?
The conditional use is considering the land use questions at play here. So what we have here is an expansion of a building into what we call the front line setback. It's too close to the road according to our zoning rules. So we're providing an exception to those zoning rules in order that the expansion can occur. And so we're strictly here concerned with the land use question and conformity with our zoning code.
Zoning, okay.
So, and we're also, concerned that the business be licensed by the state, and that's the extent of what the public hearing is able to consider here.
At some other time, I may not be here, but would you consider my concerns at a later time when you do give them permission to expand so that they know the concerns of not just myself, but others that do come to me? Once it is expanded, my goal is to end violence, but also have things that family members have more access to their family members in the community. And I support the resolution, the law, the process. I just want to make sure that it's safe for family members to have access to their family members.
Thank you so much, Apostolette, for your comments.
Thank you. Council President.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So seeing and hearing no one else that wishes to testify before this body, we're going to close our public hearing. Councilman Fusco, what is the committee's pleasure?
I'd like to pull the committee for a favorable report. Kamer, Connor.
Aye.
Boyes.
Aye.
Hannah. The report of the committee is favorable, and we're asking for suspension of the rules with a favorable report.
Are there any objections to suspension of the rules? Seeing and hearing none, the rules have been suspended.
I would like to ask the council representative, Jan Davis, to please weigh in on this particular conditional use request.
Absolutely. I want to first thank Shauna for deciding to open her businesses back in the community that helped raise her. I believe she's a 1040 Bookto graduate, and I'm excited about her daycare. She does have other daycares, and to know that she's going to bring a clinic, and I believe it was an adult day center. That's
Yes.
really exciting, and bringing back that Copley Road, business district and building it up. I've known her for a long time, okay? And I didn't know that she was doing all this until a couple of weeks ago, okay? Because I haven't seen her in a while, but I appreciate you. Anything that we can do to assist you along the way, hey, just reach out. And again, I appreciate you choosing the community that helped raise you to bring that back, okay?
Thank you for your time.
You're
And you're
welcome.
welcome.
Councilman Fusco, do you have any further comments?
I have a question.
Councilwoman Amobian?
Yes. I didn't quite understand, what is the fee? How much is she paying for it? How much is?
$9,500.
How much are we charging her for it, for the lot?
Approximately $9,500 plus fees.
How much?
$9,500.
9,500, okay. I thought I heard 1,000. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Are there any other comments or questions at this time? The committee's report is favorable. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it.
This ordinance passes 10-0.
Okay. If there's nothing else coming before this body at this time, we'll move for an adjournment.
That concludes the live broadcast of Akron City Council. Margot Somerville, President of Council presiding, and council will meet in regular session at 6:30. Thank you.
Thank you.